Survival in the universal flood. It takes special conditions to make a fossil, and the world is covered with billions of them in mass graves. Creatures must be buried rapidly before they rot or get eaten by scavengers. And in fact, vast numbers of animals were buried and fossilized so quickly that some could not even finish swallowing their meal or giving birth. We find fossils of sea creatures in rock layers that cover all the continents. For example, most of the rock layers in the walls of the Grand Canyon, more of the rock layers in the more than a mile above sea level. Let me read that again. Most of the rock layers in the walls of Grand Canyon, more than a mile above sea level, contain marine fossils. Fossilized shellfish are even found in the Himalayas. Another obvious evidence is fossils of tree trunks standing upright or upside down through more than one layer. This doesn't make sense with the slow accumulation of layers over millions of years, but instead it is a sign that these polystrate fossils were buried rapidly. Another obvious example is rock layers that were deposited around the globe at the same time. For example, the Tapetes sandstone, which sits on the basement rocks of the Grand Canyon, Arizona, also appears far away in Wisconsin and across the ocean in Israel and Libya under different names. You can go to many places on the planet and see row upon row of consecutively deposited rock layers that were soft when deposited and then bent, sometimes drastically. The whole series shows no signs of fracturing. Obviously, hard rocks do not bend without breaking. A better explanation is that the flood laid these layers rapidly and they were bent before they could dry out and harden.